back, guys? Brokovy Gamer here, coming at you with another Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links video. And in today's Duel Links video, I'm going to be covering what cards you guys should be looking out for when it comes to spending your SR Dream Ticket that we get from the ZEXAL World Release Campaign. Now, 2 days ago, I released my how best to spend the UR Dream Ticket and what cards you should look out for with that. And today it's going to be the same exact thing with the SR Dream Ticket. So go on in here, and we got 3 cards recommended for beginners. We got TTA's Treacherous Trap Hole, we got Wall of Disruption, and Concentrating Current. Now, Concentrating Current and TTH are on Limit 2 list, and they are the 2 cards out of the 3 that are used in the current meta the most. Wall D doesn't see as much play as it used to, but it is still a very viable and powerful card to use. So TTH, if you have no traps in your graveyard, trigger 2 monsters in the field, destroy them. Now, it could be 2 of your opponent's monsters, it could be 1 of their monsters and 1 of your own, or it could be 2 of your own monsters. Just any 2 monsters on the field. Now, it is really good for getting rid of problematic cards, problematic monsters that your opponent has on the field, and that you can't get over with any of your monsters. Obviously, you have to have no traps. So using skills like Endless Trap Hell for Odeon is really good, or just playing this card by itself, so you don't need traps. Or you can just play continuous traps like Fiendish Chain, so it stays on the field. Wall of Disruption, when your opponent declares an attack, all attack position monsters lose 800 attack for each monster they control. That's really good because typically they're going to have 2 or 3 monsters on the field, so they're all going to lose up to 1,600 to 2,400 attack points, which for most monsters is going to lower their attack to 0, or less than 500. And then at that point, you can just easily get rid of it with any of your monsters, so that's really cool. Concentrating Current. Check on face a monster you control. It gains attack equal to its current defense until the end of the turn. Other monster you control cannot attack during the turn you act with this card. Super useful for getting quick OTKs of your opponents, or just doing really huge amounts of damage with 1 monster. So all 3 of these cards are really useful and really viable in today's meta. Now to talk about the rest of the cards you can get with the SR Dream Ticket. Now, if you go down this little arrow, you see we have this little icon called boxes. So you click that, and it shows you every SR card you can get from the main box, mini boxes, or structure decks. Now, my point of advice. First things first. Do not spend your SR or your Dream Tickets on farmable cards from events, structure deck cards, because you can just buy the structure deck, get the cards, so don't spend your SR tickets on SR or your Dream Tickets on anything except for box cards, basically, is what I'm trying to say. So, click off boxes. So you got some of these cards like Dark Garnix, Total Defense Shogun, and then when you get boxes, they disappear. Why? Because they are not in any of the main or mini boxes or in structure decks. They are sendable through farmable events or other UR and SR Dream Tickets that we have. And typically what Konami likes to do is they like to have repeat events for players who did not get those cards, or for character unlock events for for people who did not unlock that character while the event was first live. So, currently, this SR Dream ticket that we got looks like it only goes up to the Mayakashi main box. So, which had Shiranui support, Mayakashi, and Gokis. And the Masked Hero Restriction deck. So those are, so anything from that down is what we can obtain with the SR Dream ticket. Now, the cards that I would suggest trying to get, I would recommend Charge of the Light Brigade if it wasn't being hit on the ban list in a couple weeks. But it's being lowered down to 1, so I don't think a whole lot of people are gonna be playing that anymore. Maybe like Pure Lightsworn or a Chaos Lightsworn might still run Charge of the Light Brigade. But like any decks using the Lightsworn engine is probably not gonna run Charge anymore. Just because it'll be on the Limit 1, and then you can't play any other Limit 1 cards. But yeah, it was really powerful at 3. I'm really sad that it's gonna be going away because I played Chaos Dragon Leviathan Lightsworn a lot, and it's still one of my favorite decks. And I'm really sad that it's gonna be going to 1. But I guess if you still wanna get the most use out of Charge of the Light Brigade, I can probably pick it up, but I would suggest not doing so. Still going with the Lightsworn. Raiden Hand of the Lightsworn is really good for milling cards, getting what you need to the graveyard, getting an additional 200 for each Lightsworn sent to the grave, and on top of that, it is a tuner, so we can go into Fortune Lady Every, Samurai Destroyer, Michael, Arc Lightsworn, and whatever other level 7s you want to run. So, Raiden, pretty good card. I would pick, if you are thinking about running Lightsworns, I would pick Raiden over Charge. That's just my opinion. Next, Sage with Eyes of Blue is a really key card for Blue Eyes. Allows you to get level 1 Light Tuner. Most of the time it's going to be White Stone of Ancients. And then, now of course it's also a tuner. And if it's in your hand, you can send another effect monster to the graveyard, special Blue Eyes from the deck. So either in the hand or on the field, it's still really viable. Cyber Dragon Core and Cyberload Fusion are 2 key cards for Cyber Dragons. Cyber Dragons were meta for quite a while, actually. Because they were so easy. It was so easy to get the Chimera Tech Rampage Dragon on the field. It was easy to get Cyber and Dragon on the field, Twin Dragon. Because of cards like Cyberload Fusion, which was a quick play spell. Allowing you to shuffle fusion materials listed on the card into the deck. And also banish from your hand, field, or banished, shuffle into the deck, summon a fusion monster, and go for an easy game there. So those 2 cards are really good for Cyber Dragon. Good old Shiranui. Shiranui Solitaire and the Shiranui Squire, 2 key cards for Shiranuis. These 2 cards are definitely 2 of the reasons why Shiranui has been in the meta for so long. Squire was hit to 2 on either the last ban list or 2 ban lists ago. Because you can summon a Spectral Sword from the deck, go for easy level 6 or 7 synchro summon, and of course when it's banished, you can draw a card and then ditch a card. Solitaire, you can tribute it off to summon a zombie with 0 defense for the deck. Again, you can either go for Squire or another Spectral Sword. And then, oh, no. And then banish it. No. If it was banished, target one of your banished Shirinuis and special summon it. So, next we got Crystron Impact. One of the trap cards used in the Crystron deck. I don't know actually how good this card is because, number one, I don't play Crystrons. I don't really understand it that much, and also I just haven't really seen people play Crystrons. Like, I've never actually faced off against a Crystron player that much, so I don't understand. So I don't know too much about it. But if you are looking to pick Crystrons, this is one of the cards to get. Palace of the Elemental Lords is a pretty good field spell, or is a really good field spell to use with Element Sabers. It was also used in tandem with Alistair the Invoker, but now the Invoker is being hit to limit 3. They're not going to be playing this with Invoked as much, because you can only play up to 3 cards in the limit 3, and you're probably just going to end up playing, I don't know, just splashing in Alistair into whatever other deck they can. Or they're just gonna play pure Element Sabers. But either way, this is a good card for Element Sabers, because they gain 200 attack for every attribute in the grave. And you can, god damn it, and you can add an Element Saber from your deck to your hand, but skip the battle phase. So, you know, Subterror Behemoth, Umastrix, and Final Battle are 2 really key cards for the Subterror archetype. Umastrix allows you to Umastrix allows you to banish a card your opponent controls when it is flipped face up, and Final Battle allows you to change a Subterror from the attack. It basically allows you to change the battle position of a set Subterror monster, change it back to defense, or you can either change it, you can either flip it face up, flip it face down, or have their attack and defense be the same for the combined original attack and defense until the end phase. Or they can have the Subterror effects cannot be negated. All of these effects are really solid for Subterrors. Definitely play it at 3. And yeah, I mean, Subterror Final Battle is definitely a troublesome card to be up against. So, Hatronade is another good tech card to splash into any deck that you do not currently already have 2 copies of the Limit 2 list. This returns all set spell and traps to the hand. So, you know, when your turn starts and you get Hatronade, you can activate it, return all the set cards to the hand. So, you have to have a Floodgate, Fiendish Chain, TTH, Drowning Mirror Force, whatever trap that they have face down. You activate Hatronade, they'll go back to the hand, and then you ain't gotta worry about that. So all you gotta worry about is if they have like Spheric Rebel, or a Kite Rider in hand, or a DD Crow now. And yeah, so definitely It doesn't get rid of your opponent's back row, but you know it does. It does get rid of your opponent's back row. Yeah, so you get rid of all of them, and then you really can just go ham. All right, Bujin Yamato is another card. I would suggest. I would look out for. Considering the new main box, Shining Hope has some Bujin Xyz monsters, and also Bujin reprints and new cards. So yeah, I definitely pick up Yamato because Bujins are definitely gonna be seeing some more play now that we have some Bujin Xyz monsters in the game. So like I said, I keep a lookout for Yamato. Void Trap Pull is another good trap card to pick up. States when your opponent special summons a monster with 200,000 or more attack, negate the effect of one of those with 2,000 more attack, and if you do, destroy it. So this gets rid of pretty much any boss monster that your opponent is trying to summon out on the field. So let's see examples. It gets rid of Purgatrio, any of the Shiranui Synchros, any of the invoked monsters, Brave Neos, Dark Cavalry. Yeah, pretty much any extra deck monster is subject to getting negated and destroyed with Void Trap Pull. So yeah, I would definitely take a look at this because you never know when they might come in handy. Alright, so those are all the SR cards from the Dream Ticket that I believe are going to give you the most bang for your buck. I'm going to say, just like with your Dream Ticket, only spend your SR Dream Ticket on box-related cards, either from the main box or the mini box. Either of those are good. And also, preferably, any Spoiler Trap that can be teched into any deck. Because you're going to be using them a lot, and they're going to be the most useful. But that is going to wrap up yet another Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links video. If you guys are excited to finally get another SR Dream Ticket in Duel Links because of ZEXAL World Release, then please smash the like button down below. And to the over 70% of you that watch my videos but are not subbed, then please go down and hit that big red subscribe button now to join the Broken universe today. And while you're at it, go down and turn on the notification bell so you never miss a video. And that's it. I have maxed out Tory Meadows today, about a couple hours ago from the recording of this video. I'm going to work on Yuma Astro to level 21, and I will have a Satellarnet video as well as a Utopia Gaga video later in the coming days, probably within the week. But until then, I will see you all in the next one.